Right, so we're now joined with Sharon here at the Monday Night Community Show. Firstly, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for that. It's nice to be back, actually.
Hard to believe a year ago we spoke to you, actually.
It's gone so quick, and especially with the preparations for this year's air show, it's just the year, I don't know where it's gone.
Now, there is going to be a free air display in Leysdown, so Sharon, how did it come about?
It started last year when the Aviation Centenary Committee celebrated the 100th year of aviation on the Isle of Sheppey, where specifically aviation started for Britain, which was obviously here at Muswell Manor, which was the Aero Club, the early aviation pioneers such as Rolls, Shorts Brothers, Lord Brabazon, etc. And many more of their members stayed here. And they were honoured to have VIP guests such as the Wright brothers, etc. So obviously many of the world's firsts was achieved here.
Yep.
And I won't go into too much detail because we'd like the listeners to come here, firstly to see for themselves all the memorabilia and plaques and memorials which have kindly been given and donated to us. Going back to how the free air display came about, that's a bit of the background as such. And through the history and us celebrating last year, we were approached by Rolls-Royce to, because they had like a stand, I suppose,
yep,
here on the 2nd and 3rd of May. And they approached us then to be part of the centenary celebrations for Rolls-Royce this year. So that's about how the free air display came about initially. So it's taken this forward really from one year to the next, and hopefully you know, we'll just see what brings to the future, really.
Sharon, who has donated you these memorials?
One of which is a very special one, which was kindly donated by a gentleman called Gordon Newton, who owns the stone shop at Leysdown. And without his support and, of course, Robin Brooks, a writer and historian, I feel the aviation here would have been lost. There's one other gentleman that I will mention, Kenneth Bannerman. He also gave a lovely memorial stone here as well.
Who's going to be supporting you this year?
It's going to be, well, obviously we're very fortunate to be supported by a very good committee, of which I am chairperson of. And obviously it's called the Aviation Centenary Committee. And through the financial donation made by Rolls and the Leysdown Parish Council, we can put on a wonderful air display, which is why it is going to be free to the public this year.
We are joined with Sharon. We're talking all about the free air display that's going to be taking place in Leysdown this year. We're joined back with Sharon. We're talking all about the free air display taking place in Leysdown on the 24th of July this year. Sharon, what is your role in all this?
My role has been to coordinate the many meetings we have had and to bring the day's events together with the help of the committee. We have made bookings for what we hope will be a great day on the ground and in the air. So it's so bringing everything and everybody, uniting and planning everything, so hopefully it all brings together a really lovely, hopefully good weathered day.
When and where is the air display taking place?
It will be on the 24th of July. It will start from 10:30 in the morning and finish approximately about 5:30. Making it a full day out, you'll be able to view the air display from either the grounds at Muswell Manor, and once we are full here, you'll be able to view along the sea wall. And would suggest that you bring either a seat or a blanket, you know, so if we are that busy,
yep,
you know, you can still be able to sort of have a comfortable seat as such. Obviously, we just hope that people come and basically just have a lovely day out and a full day out as well.
What can you expect to see on the day?
Right, well, we have a full programme for the day of events. Firstly, we've got the microlights and paragliders. They'll obviously be out in the air and doing their display. At the same time, we've got a band parade going through with the microlights flying above them. And then from there, from 11:15 to 12:15, we've got birds of prey display, and they'll be doing an hour's display out there. And then once they're finished, you can visit them in the marquee. So you can actually, I don't know whether it'd be hands-on, but you'll obviously be able to look at the birds as well there. Then after that, we've got a presentation of Charles Rolls' centenary statuette to ourselves. Rolls-Royce have just commissioned only a very few of these bronze statuettes, of which we're going to be one of the proud owners of. And there will be just a quick presentation. Yep. And we also do have awards winners from East Church School, of which Charles Rolls have put together a competition for them, and there's going to be an award to East Church School for that as well. Then obviously we're just going to do a recreation of the photograph of the founding fathers of British Aviation at the door of Muswell Manor. So we're trying to reinstate it, well, rather the picture as it was 100 years ago, yeah, with different members of the group, basically being the roles, ourselves. If you see the picture as it was 100 years ago, we're trying to recreate that.
A modern version.
A modern version, exactly. Yes. And then obviously at 12:50 we then go on to what really is the finale, which is the flying display. We have from the Kent Spitfire, jets, turbulent team, the Stomp, parachute team, wing walkers, obviously the paragliders and microlight teams, which I mentioned earlier. There will be where you can purchase a balloon which will be released at the end of the day. That's going to be a competition just to see how far the balloon goes, and one that obviously gets the furthest wins the competition. And obviously we've got, I think also we've just been told that we've got a helicopter for people to come and view as well. And obviously, which is actually icing on the cake, we've got yourselves coming as well. The BRFM roadshow is going to be here as well.
We are joined with Sharon. We're talking all about the free air display taking place in Leysdown on the 24th of July here at the Monday Night Community Show.